Very sad if we destroy the R-Wing on our first go out.
Not going to happen.
Fucking
It's
lost
totally not going to happen.
It's not a cheap piece of equipment, so.
Yeah, and it's really fun to switch back and forth between the TV screen and the gamepad screen here.
Right.
And not only that, the gamepad gives you kind of a finer amount of control. Not only a finer amount, but a wider amount of control.
Yeah.
You can, if you actually tilt it straight up,
I'm not
you
sure
can
if you guys remember
shoot
Star
straight
Fox
up
64
while you're flying forward.
It's really cool. We're going to see
as
some of that later when we get into the all-range section. And
love
you know,
this game
people
so
are going
much.
to, I think immediately you're going to
But I
feel
know
sort
what,
of,
it's not, it
you know,
hasn't got the
this,
same
we're going to see a
sort
lot
of, I don't know, it doesn't
of
recapture
Star
the
Fox
same
Zero
sort of
gameplay here on
feeling as
Treehouse Live,
Light
and I think
was
people are
for
going to be
some
excited by things that are
But
very
hopefully
familiar
it's
to
good
them.
because,
Like
you
this
know,
opening
I love
section
all
is
Star
sort of,
Fox games. I mean,
it's not really on rails,
something
but
that
it's
it's a
classic sort of
classic.
flying. We're going to see some all-range sections, and then we're going to see some other stuff too that I think is going to be really exciting.
Right.
And remember when
I'm
Star
really
Fox
glad that
was
during
released as
the
well,
digital
I mean,
event,
the original
we
Star
got to
Fox was
hear
released.
Miyamoto-san talk about the
iconic
inspiration
and,
for a
you
lot
know,
of the design here, because now
just an
having
amazing
heard
game.
about the archways and the shrine inspiration,
Yeah.
it's really interesting seeing the stage again and seeing it through those eyes.
Yeah, that's something that, you know, obviously with playing past Star Fox games, you do a lot of, you fly under stuff and through stuff,
Oh,
but
careful.
I'd never really thought of it, you know,
Whoa!
as
Oh.
Watch out.
being like
That guy was waiting
inspired
his
by
whole
it.
robot life to throw that beam at me. I love that guy.
That's his only programming, is to throw.
So I'm just
Yeah.
there. Was that one of the girder throwing robots that you just destroyed? Like big guys who throw
I'm just
everything?
taking out some trees too, you know, as long as I'm here, why not? You guys can see my hits counting up there. It's, you know, it's that classic Star Fox. You know, I'm racking up hits as I take down enemies. I'm getting more of those as I
Pretty
do
good.
combos. So
Right, yeah.
There's
So
that.
I mean,
that
it
charge
doesn't
shot,
look
take out, like, three
next gen,
enemies,
it looks previous gen,
at a
but you know
time, you're
what?
getting actually
It's the
more
Wii U,
hits
it's
than
not
you would
going
if
to
you
give
took
you,
them out
like, it's not going to be
Yeah, well,
the
there's
most
another one
next
of
gen
those, yeah.
system, I suppose.
And I'm not
I
going to
mean,
save Corneria by getting a high
it's
score,
still
but
good.
it's
I
going to
mean,
feel real
great
good.
game,
Never
great
know.
gameplay.
And those rings, those are refilling your shields and whatnot as you take damage.
Yeah, I think if people at home, I'm actually switching back and forth quite a bit between when I'm looking at the TV or looking at the gamepad, and we've got that picture-in-picture, which is nice. Obviously, they don't quite know where I'm looking, but it's so much fun to sort of switch back and forth.
Yeah.
And we're going to see, here we go, we're going into all-range mode now. There's
Speaking
General
of familiar
Pepper.
faces.
He's holed up in the top floor.
Switching to all range mode.
In all-range mode, again, if the, you know, I think we got a lot
I mean,
of Star
I'm
Fox
looking at
fans
it
maybe
now,
watching,
it's
but
just,
people that haven't.
Think like this
Now
as
I'm
well.
able
A
to
lot of
fly
times you
completely
pick up a
around this
game, you play
area
it
in
for about
360
10 minutes or so, and
I can
you
also
sort of get a
use
sense of what the game is. I mean, the
the
game,
ZL
it
button
looks
here,
fun,
that's
but
putting me in
hopefully
the
it just
target
keeps
view,
me
so check
engaged
that out. I
because
can-
I want a reason to keep
It's
playing
got
my
a really
Wii U,
cool sort of
because the
cinematic
only reason I have it
viewpoint
is just to
here.
keep it for like
If you
friends
see my
that
gamepad,
come
I'm
over
still
that
in
want to play
first
Smash
person,
Bros
but I'm
from
able
time
to
to time,
use the TV
or they want to play
to
Mario
track
Kart.
a lot
I
of these
don't want it to
fighters.
be
We've
a
got
console that I just
a
have
lot
on the
of
side that I
enemy
just
fighters
keep
right now. I'm gonna get back
for
to
that
work
one
here, trying
pad.
to
I
take
actually
these
want
guys
to
down.
have the Wii U
And
so I
that
can
target
actually
view
play with
comes
the
into
Wii U,
play,
you know.
when you need to see where you are in
Like,
relation
if you know what I
to
mean,
another
I'm
object,
not just, I
sometimes you can
have
use
like
that.
some sort of
Check the
console
TV,
usage for it
like,
as well.
oh,
Now the
this guy's
Xbox,
behind me, and then
they've
just
announced
turn around
the whole
and take him
backwards
out.
compatibility, the new features, new IP, new games that are coming for Xbox, and I'll have to obviously
Whoa.
play them because inevitably
Alright, so
like, you've
you're
got Tomb
going
Raider,
right, you
Rise
have to
of
take
Tomb
out
Raider is
10
going
of
to be
these fighters.
Yeah,
first
wait,
on
we've
Xbox.
got
I
to
think
take
it's
out 10 of
timed
these bad
release, I
boys.
wasn't
What's
sure
up there?
what they were talking about there, but I don't know how long the time's going to be, or how long they've got exclusivity to that thing. And if it
working
is,
on
then
Nice, good
obviously
job.
it's a reason for me to pick up the
I'm gonna get a
Xbox
little
One and
laser
start
up
playing
here
with it
that's
because
gonna
I
help me
have to
out.
play it. But you know, I can't just not play it.
And it's really nice
But
when you're not
hopefully,
playing, it's just getting to appreciate
this game,
the background.
it's a reason for me to start playing
Oh wait, sorry, there's people
Yeah,
firing
we
at
the
talked
me.
Wii U
about-
console that I've got.
You know, well, I've
I've
got,
got
you know,
Zelda. I mean,
Peppy,
Slippy, and
also
Falco, they're doing a little work on those
I
on
haven't
those 10
seen
fighters too.
the
I'm gonna
new
bust out a
Zelda
few
stuff
moves
yet,
here.
but I want to
Yeah.
check
You know,
that out as
again,
well
I'm using
because
2
I'm a
sticks
big
to
Zelda
fly,
fan.
which might sound.
Loved
yeah,
Wind
you
Waker
use
when
2
I got
sticks,
Wind
but
Waker
you gotta
from
remember that
console,
original
so-
Star Fox, you
But
had
then
one
once you finished
control
it,
stick. And being able to use
there's
2,
no
I'm
sort
able
of
to
because
do
you've
a
done
lot
so
of,
much stuff.
you know, I'm just
Playing
able to
Wind
do a
Waker
lot of really
already.
cool
I
fly
mean, back
moves,
in the
but
days
also,
on
like I said, flick
N64,
the
I finished
sticks
all
to
the sort of
do,
little bits, little
you know, nice
little side
somersault
quests, and
there.
playing with that with my friend as well. It was
course.
fun. The thing
If I
is,
do a
when you
double tap.
played a game,
Do a barrel
I mean,
roll.
Do a barrel
do you really want to go through and play the same
back to
game
work on
again,
these
but just in
enemy
better
fighters
graphics?
here.
So you can
It's not
also
Last
do
of Us.
like
I mean,
a
I played through this
U-turn,
main
Oh,
story
yeah.
in PS3,
you can brake,
but I didn't
so
play the
using all these
online.
different
So there's a
maneuvers
reason for me
try
to
to-
then
Yeah,
go
I'm
back,
using my right stick
play
here
the
to
main
boost.
story
You can see my
and
boost
the
here at
online
the
on
bottom of the
PS4 when it
screen
came out
using a-
remastered. Whereas
Go ahead and
games like
Come on, Morgan, you only got 2 more
some
to go.
games that came
Alright,
out on the
let me
PS3,
fire up a charge shot
although I
here.
played them, like
Nice.
for example, example, I don't want to
I know
go
I gotta
back.
take these enemies down, but I
I
want to
don't want to go again and play the
tires here
game
on the R-Wing
again.
for everybody,
Like,
or,
for example,
I don't know, kicking the tires, I
Zelda,
don't know
I
if that
completed the main
works.
story, did all
Maybe
the
we're,
side stuff, did everything. But
I don't know
on
what
the
we're doing.
Wii U, just played the main story and just
I
want
guess
to
if
go
all
to
you
the main
have
story
tires,
as soon as I
it
can
probably
because I don't want to
lands
spend too
somewhere.
much time on a game like that. I mean, although I could, inside I don't really want to be doing the same thing. It's just repetition a lot of times.
And I'm really excited to show off the
And
transformation
especially with a game
here,
like
so I
that,
feel
it's
like we
not
need to hit the
simple sort of
ground.
like an
Yeah,
8-hour
I've got these
campaign.
containers opening up.
It does
and,
take a bit of
yeah, I
time.
think,
So again, it depends on
you
you
can
have
see I'm
to think
flying
about it.
above
How much
these
time do you
guys
want to put into a
using my
game,
gamepad to target their
and
weak
even
points,
is it
but,
worth your time as well? I
I'm
mean, if you
feeling
got
a
the
little
time to
frisky,
burn,
so I'm gonna
why
go
the hell
ahead and
not?
tap.
But
This is a big
hopefully this is a
moment here.
game
I
that
wanna
I can really sink my
give it
teeth
away,
into,
but
and it
here
gives
we
me a
go,
reason
tap
to
A
actually
button.
Oh, geez.
start playing my Wii U
Whoa.
quite a lot. Whoa, okay.
What's
Walker
cool about the
mode.
walker is you
That's
can.
pretty cool.
It changes your kind of maneuverability options. You can stand
It does.
still, whereas in the all
It is like
power
I can
you're
just
not able
stand
to.
here. Suddenly I'm not flying around. This guy's coming right toward me. I've also got a hover. I'm gonna use the gamepad. Look down.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
That guy was not prepared for me to walk around like that.
Can we show its little strafing move as well? Because I think that just looks
Yeah,
really
you can
cool.
see I've got a
Yes.
little. And of course, like any good Star Fox vehicle, you can always do a barrel roll, even if you're in the walker.
Remember hitting the
gotta
Z
hit those
button,
red
or was it the
nubbins
Z
on
button
the top
underneath
of
the
it.
Let me chase
N64
those
controller
guys down.
for the barrel rolls?
And one thing I think is really fun about the transformation, it's not just a different way to come at enemies and come at problems, but there's actually some stuff hidden around in these stages that you're not going to be able to find unless you shift into different transformations.
Thanks,
So there's
Slippy.
going to be some spots that are a little too narrow for your R-Wing to fit, and some other spots
I'm
where
gonna
it's,
tap A. I'm gonna
it's
bust
just a
back
tight
into
fit, and
my
you've got to
R-Wing.
know which vehicle you need to go through to get through
Just
there.
got a hot tip from Peppy that there's more coming from the shoreline. I'm gonna fly above these guys. Get back
You
into
see
my.
he's shooting
Whoa.
basically straight down at those guys, which is something you weren't able to do in past Star Fox games. But now with the gamepad, you can basically look straight down and kind of like be a bomber, do a bombing run sort of thing.
Also, I thought the
Mostly
gamepad
to make
was
sure you're
going
not
to
gonna
be
run
pretty
into something when you look at
revolutionary.
the
I
upper
mean,
screen
in
and you're
terms
like,
of
okay, I can
the
tell
way
I'm
you're
not going to
using
do a building.
the aspects of the
Then focus
pad
on whatever's
stuff.
below you.
I mean, it was
There's
a
another one
nice
there. I
little
just
sort
spotted
of
it.
gimmick.
You
They
can
showed
target
out
Watch out.
the whole zombie U thing a few years back, and that was nice. But then it was just a
Like, it's a
gimmick.
little
I don't
Easter egg.
I don't want the gamepad to always be a gimmick. I want it to be actually a
trust it.
functional, real, proper
There's one
device.
there below
Because
me there. I'm using
as soon as
target
I
to lock
got the
onto it.
gamepad, I stopped using it. And I got my, as soon as I got the
Lock
Pro
on,
remote,
lock
sorry,
on visually.
I
I
stopped
still
using the
actually have to do the
gamepad,
work and aim
and
for it.
it just sits there really, just as like a little sort of display piece, you can say,
Get off
with the
that
whole
tower,
sort
that's all
of
tower.
design of the Wind Waker thing. But it's just I want to actually use the gamepad, or a reason to use the gamepad. And if they have like a feature where
Always
the
get
gamepad is
advice from
essential to that feature, it'd be pretty cool
Peppy
too.
never-
It's like a
he
shooting
always
game like
comes
this.
through.
I mean, you can actually like
Slippy,
move around your
that's the one.
gamepad, and actually, it can be literally like a control unit or some sort of command module. There's also a couple of other games I haven't actually tried out.
This guy's getting
One,
a little too
my
close
friend
to
was
my
talking
comfort.
about playing
Love that
is
little
it
move when it's
Wonderful
coming down
101
the
or something, is
transformation,
it?
it's just like,
I haven't played Splatoon yet. I mean, that looks pretty fun as well.
Use that charge shot.
And there's a couple of other
Charge
games.
shot.
Yoshi's comes out pretty soon
Sounds
as well.
good to me.
Yoshi's something, maybe Yoshi's
Get
World
off my
something.
tower.
So yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Phase
So I'm
two
gonna sort of people
complete.
that just stick with, if it's a Nintendo title, I'll just stick with the core titles, which is like Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario, and that's it. Anything else, I'll sort
So
of like
these,
I
don't know
think
if
about,
you
and
guys
I
can
may
use
not
the
get,
characters
I sort
talking
of
or
like
not,
put on the
but,
side and be like,
it's a
yeah, I
really
may
cool
get that
feature with the
game. I mean, it's
gamepad.
not a must-have
doing
game.
this 3D
I mean, I bought
audio thing.
Zombie
Yeah,
U,
it's
which
really
I thought would be
cool.
cool for the whole
So
sort of gimmick where you can actually
It's
use
the
the
weirdest thing.
control
It
pad
feels like
thing as well.
the characters are
Which is
talking
nice,
in,
but
like,
then it
whispering
wasn't
Yeah, I kinda
in
think
your
they're
ear, like
right
a
there.
headset.
Yeah, they've got it so when you're playing the characters talking to you are coming out of the gamepad speakers, and it's so cool. The sound design in this game is really cool, and yeah, it really does feel like they're sort of in your helmet.
Right.
yeah, that's
So I've got
maybe
a
some
problem
stuff
here,
that we
actually.
could
I was talking about sound, and meanwhile, the Androsa dropped down. This is enemy. This thing is crazy. This is a weaponized flying fortress, I believe it was called. You can see that now that I'm in this boss battle, the TV screen has dropped into even more of a cinematic view, and I'm really like using the gamepad now to target.
This is one point I think is really interesting here, because there's that little tunnel you can see over on the left-hand side, and now you have a couple of different options with this boss. If you want to, you can stay up here, focus on it from the air, but if you're a smooth flyer, you can actually sneak in there, and there's some other stuff to do actually inside this boss.
Right. As you know, Star
Whoa,
Fox fans
buddy.
know, there are multiple ways to complete missions in Star Fox games. You can have a mission complete or a mission accomplished, and that depends on how, you know, what sort of things you do during the mission.
I think that
This is another
laser
spot
out.
where it comes in really
Oh,
handy
get
that
out
you
of
can
there.
do some separate targeting as well.
Pretty cool actually.
Whoa,
Oh,
watch
careful.
out.
Crash. Careful
I
there.
got these lasers. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak behind this guy, and I'm gonna drop in on him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, didn't see me coming, did you?
Nice.
I'm gonna ride that down.
Get out of
Yeah.
there.
I'm just gonna ride it. I'm feeling a little action movie style.
Oh, that was awesome.
Gotta,
Nice.
All right, one of these radar lasers left.
boom.
It's pretty cool actually. It's interesting. I mean, I would have been
Well,
would have been
well.
nice to have like
Below that
a more
chunk
sort of
of
epic
debris
boss battle.
that
But
just
you know what?
fell
So far, I might
But
actually
he
get this
escaped.
game. I mean,
He
it looks
escaped.
good.
What are you gonna do?